In the gaslit parlors of 19th-century Britain, where the clatter of industry mingled with the whispers of doubt, Victorians turned their gaze toward the unseen. An era marked by scientific triumphs, Darwin's origin of species, Faraday's electromagnetism, and the steam engine's roar, also became a breeding ground for a fervent obsession with the occult. This paradoxical dance between reason and mysticism, progress and shadow, defined an age where spiritual hunger gnawed at the edges of empirical certainty. The Victorian fascination with the occult crystallized in the spiritualist movement, which swept across Britain after the 1848 Fox Sisters' American rappings ignited transatlantic curiosity. By the 1850s, séance parlors became clandestine theaters of wonder, where mediums purported to bridge the chasm between the living and the dead. These gatherings were not mere parlor tricks but deeply emotional rituals, often led by charismatic figures like Daniel Dunlop, a Scottish medium famed for levitating tables and summoning luminous, spirit hands. For a society reeling from high mortality rates, childhood diseases, cholera epidemics, and the silent grief of war, spiritualism offered solace. The bereaved sought communion with lost loved ones, while the emerging middle class, flush with disposable income, turned séances into fashionable soirees. Yet the movement was not without controversy. Critics like magician John Neville Maskelyne debunked mediums as frauds, while true believers, including novelist Elizabeth Barrett Browning, defended the practice as a sacred science. As spiritualism's popularity waned, a more intellectual occult movement emerged. In 1875, Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, a Russian émigré with a penchant for cigars and mysticism, co-founded the Theosophical Society in New York, soon transplanting its headquarters to India. Theosophy sought to weave a universal tapestry from Eastern philosophies, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Western esoteric traditions, Kabbalah, Freemasonry, positing a hidden ancient wisdom underlying all religions. Blavatsky's The Secret Doctrine, 1888, became a manifesto for seekers disillusioned by materialism. The Theosophical Society attracted luminaries like Annie Besant, a former atheist turned president of the society, who championed Indian independence and advocated for a universal brotherhood. The movement's embrace of reincarnation and karma resonated with a generation grappling with Darwinian uncertainty, offering a cosmic narrative where souls evolved through eons. The occult provided unexpected agency for Victorian women. While societal norms confined them to domestic spheres, female mediums like Florence Cook, whose ethereal spirit guide, Katie King, captivated audiences, commanded attention as conduits of otherworldly knowledge. Similarly, Theosophy's leadership roles for women, including Besant and Blavatsky herself, challenged patriarchal structures, albeit within esoteric circles. The Victorian occult left an indelible mark. Arthur Conan Doyle, creator of the hyper-rational Sherlock Holmes, became a staunch spiritualist, while Gothic literature, from Bram Stoker's Dracula to the eerie tales of Edgar Allan Poe, drew on occult themes. The Theosophical Society's fusion of Eastern and Western thought laid groundwork for 20th-century movements like the New Age and the counterculture. Yet beneath the trappings of séance bells and astral planes lay a deeper truth. The Victorians' occult obsessions were not a rejection of modernity but a negotiation with it. In a world where science dismantled old certainties, the occult became a language to articulate the ineffable, a testament to humanity's enduring need for mystery in an age of reason. As twilight fades into history, the séance parlors and theosophical tracts remind us that even in the brightest light of progress, shadows persist, and sometimes they speak.